Well, when I was little, I've always wanted to be an actress and be on TV. So over the summer, my mom took me and put me in this showcase called Talent Inc. And that's where I learned how to do commercials, theatrical scenes, and modeling. And we performed on stage in front of a bunch of casting directors and agents. And then sooner or later, I got 9 callbacks. So then that's when we decided to come to California. I got a manager, I started going on auditions, and everything took off from there. My very first project was actually voiceover, where I played a series regular. The role was Gemma Jensen on Imaginext Adventures by Fisher Price. My first theatrical role was a web series called First, where I played Brie, one of the main character's nieces. I actually auditioned for many different characters. I even auditioned with my guitar, I auditioned with my saxophone, and then one day the casting director called me in and she said she had the perfect role for me. So then I went in and auditioned and I booked the role of Esmeralda, and they shortened it for Esme. All my years of training and I book a role that has nothing to do with music. Maybe they thought I couldn't play? Well, I play the role of Esme, and she's the girlfriend of Lawrence on the show. I would say she's very simple, kind, sweet, and very preppy, and always has her boyfriend's back. The easiest thing when portraying the role of Esme is that she's a very simple character. She's kind, nice, and the line's easy to memorize, so that's a plus. The most challenging thing about portraying the role of Esme is that I've never really had a boyfriend before, so it's kind of hard to relate to. My favorite episode was the Halloween episode because I got to wear a costume instead of a uniform. I wore this huge pink ballroom dress with a huge crown, and it kind of reminded me of The Wizard of Oz, the Good Witch. It was so much fun. I even tripped over my dress a couple times during the scene. I can't really give away anything, but fans can expect to see a lot more new guest stars on the show. Something fans wouldn't know about the show is how much behind the scene work it takes just to create one episode, and how much work it takes to create everything on set just to make it look real on camera. I even threw away something in a fake trash can by accident because it looked so real. I give the entire crew props, they did a great job. A typical day on set would be like arriving there on time, then making the first important stop of my life, craft services. I get food, and then I go to school for about like an hour, maybe 2 hours before we have rehearsal on set for your scene. And after that, we go back and forth between school and on set for rehearsals. And then at the end of the day, we do a final run through of the entire show. And then after that, we get to leave. And then the next day, when we actually shoot it, we get there, I go to food again, I get dressed for wardrobe, and then I go to school for about maybe 20 minutes before I have to go to hair and makeup. And then I go to hair and makeup, and then we go to set, shoot the entire scene, maybe go to lunch if it takes that long, and then go back and forth from school and on set, shooting and doing schoolwork. And by the end of the day, we are completely finished. I do hang out with the cast outside of filming, actually, mostly on birthdays and special events. But the two people I hang out with the most outside of filming are Brie and Ivan. I'm a dancer, so when I'm not working, you'll find me in the dance studio. I do all genres of dance. I'm on my school's dance team, I'm in a dance academy, and I'm looking for a dance agent right now, if any of you guys are watching. But most importantly, I like to eat food. I recently just filmed Wisdom of the Crowd, which aired on CBS, and I play the role of Rachel Cross. And I'm very excited to see what pilot season has to bring this year, so in the meantime, I'll be dancing. On all my social media accounts, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, I'm at Haley B. Powell. And on Instagram, Snapchat, and Musically, I'm at Haley Bree Powell.